Hi everybody, my name is Kirsten and this is my Flosstube channel, 23 Flavors of Stitching. I probably could have gone another week or so without filming anything, but this upcoming weekend is my school's fall break, and it probably would have been better to film afterwards because I'll have time to stitch, but I wanted to get on here. These last couple of weeks have been really hard with school, and yeah, it's finally starting to feel like fall over here, and so some seasonal stuff is starting to kick in, and it's been difficult the last couple of weeks, and so even if I have had time to stitch, I kind of just want to do something a little bit more mindless. So I've been kitting things up, or not really kitting things up, but getting the flosses together, this last Thursday and Friday I spent the days bobbinating some new DMC colors that I got, and I actually stayed up really late and organized one of every floss in numerical order. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the extras yet, but that's what I've been doing. It's just seemed a little bit easier of a task than stitching, and so yeah. But last weekend I was able to stitch for basically all day Saturday and most of the day Sunday, so that was really nice. But I guess let's just get started. I have two new starts. One, let me pull up the cover photo real quick. It's on my Google Drive. One is by AwesomePatternStudio. And I had told you guys that I was going to stitch all the cities where I've been. This one is not where I have been. My father-in-law lived in Bordeaux, France for 2 years, and I thought that he would really like this. Let me turn down the brightness. There we go. So I thought he would really appreciate this. It's by AwesomePatternStudio. It's just, would you call that a skyline? A skyline of Bordeaux. And that is part of my haul, as well as a new start. So he lived there for 2 years. I'm gonna try to get this done by Christmas for him. It is on 16 count Aida in the shade Natural, I believe. I'm just gonna put the back behind it. Sorry if you can see purple through it, but that's what I've gotten done so far. I really like it. I really like AwesomePatternStudio's patterns. But so I purchased it and started it so that I can try and get it done for Christmas. We may be spending fall break with them, so I don't know if I'll be able to work on it at all over my break. We'll probably be driving separately, so I can probably do it on the drive, because hopefully I don't get car sick. My next start is, I have a paper or a physical pattern for it. Who knows where it went though, because I don't. I showed it in my last one as a purchase. It's the Pumpkins pattern by Cross With Me on Etsy. I'm sorry I can't find the chart. But here's what I have done on it. I just started some of the pumpkins that are in the wagon. And I'm stitching it on 22 count white Aida. I don't know if I love it on the 22 count. I've been doing full crosses or full stitches. I may rip it out and do half. Or I may just start it on a 16 count or an 18 count. Oh, here it is. This is the pattern. So I just started on this pumpkin right here. So we'll see how I feel about it. I feel like sometimes it feels more daunting to start something because you're starting with a blank piece of fabric and so sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and start it. So we'll see what happens. I may change it. Next is really my only WIP for the last couple weeks, but I'll go through all of them, just because if I don't, this video will only be like 10 minutes. So this is Garden Party. I got it off of Etsy. It's 2x2 stitch art. So last time I had started, last time I had started these green leaves over here, and I finished those and finished the yellow thing, and then instead of going just straight down, I made my way back over to this center flower, the pink one. This one right here, so that I can try and finish that and then work out. So there's that one. It's really coming along. I was trying to get it done for my mom's birthday, but today's my mom's birthday and it is not done. So that's okay. It's coming along really good and I really like it. I actually just bought another flower pattern from them because it felt kind of wintry, and I'm all for the snow and having Christmas trees and everything up for winter, but I also think it would be really nice to have a flower up. So I'll show you guys that when I talk about my haul. So the next WIP I'll show you is by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and it's Which Better Have My Candy. And in my last video I had just finished her hair, her purple hair, and her skin. So I need to pull this out because it's so small. It probably wouldn't be very daunting. I could probably handle it. School gets really hard when you only have 20 credits left until you graduate. My next one is Pretty Little Washington, D.C. by StoneStreetStitch. Haven't worked on it since the last video, but I really like how it's coming along. I believe it's on 14 count oatmeal Aida. Oh, I didn't, the fabric that which better have my candies on is 16 count white Aida. This next one is the Halloween sal that Creatively Crafting did. It was a free sal, and I barely got a start on it, but it's on 18 count opalescent Aida. And I started not where they had a start, just because I started late and I didn't like starting from the bottom left corner. I wanted to start from the top left. So these are the clouds that cover the moon. So the moon is going to be over here, and then it's going to go down, and it's going to say Happy Halloween. But we'll see when I work on that. Everyone that has done the sal, because I'm in the Facebook group for it, everyone that has done it has said that the moon was really hard for them to get through, so I'm starting on that part, but that's okay. I showed you guys the other ones. Let's see. So the small one that I have is from My First Stitch. I just got the kit at Joann Fabrics. It's a dragon, and I switched the colors. It's for my husband's cousin's daughter, but they just, basically it's a niece of his. I switched the colors to her favorite colors, so pink and purple instead of blue. And I need to work on that so that can get done. That's just on the 14 count white Aida that they give you in those kits. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if I showed you guys this. If I did, sorry, but I'm really excited for it. We found out the sex of my new baby niece. Anyway, I'm stitching this for my brother for the nursery. I'm gonna make it into a pillow, but my brother really likes Harry Potter, so please don't wake the mandrake. I'm really excited to turn it into a pillow. I think I may have mentioned it in the last one, but I'm not sure, so sorry if it's a repeat. And I think that's it for my whips and finishes and starts. We can go on to my haul now. So as of lately, I have been buying my patterns off of Etsy from AwesomePatternStudio or 2x2 Stitch Art, or really anywhere. So I showed you the Bordeaux pattern that I got, and my mother-in-law grew up in Mexico, so I thought it would be fun to do a Mexico pattern for her. So also from AwesomePatternStudio is this Mexico one. So there's that. And then some other ones that I purchased. I did mention that in my last video I mentioned that with my pretty little Washington DC and just with places that I've been, I want to turn them into quilts. So I decided had some extra money to spend on some patterns of places that I've been, and so here, also from AwesomePatternStudio, it's Kansas City. I actually, so my parents moved from Utah to Virginia, and I helped drive them across the country, and we were stopping to eat at a barbecue place in Kansas City, and I got lost in Kansas City, so I feel like I can say that I've actually been there. My Google Drive stopped loading, so I did buy a few others from AwesomePatternStudio, but we'll just... This one is from 2x2 Stitch Art, and these are just screenshots of the cover photos. I want to do that one. I think that would be really pretty for winter, not just Christmas, since it's just white. So I thought that was cute. This is the one that I was talking about. I thought would be cute for winter. It's also by 2x2 Stitch Art. I just liked that the main flower was, I guess it's probably an ecru, but we'll see. I bought this a while ago, but I never showed it. It's 'Twas a Fair Night by, and for the next 5 or 6, they're from a shop called DementedStitchers. Anyway, I had favorited one of their patterns, and so they sent me a discount code. And so these next couple are from DementedStitchers on Etsy. So there's this fresh cut Christmas trees truck, which I thought was really cute. There's hand rolled candy canes. I really want to put this in my kitchen. It's the measurement equivalents for your kitchen measurements. And there's this home one with the pumpkin. And then there's a Happy Halloween truck, which I liked the twist on the red Christmas truck for the Happy Halloween one. So I thought that would be cool for Halloween, and obviously it won't be done for this Halloween because I haven't even finished the ones that I wanted done for this fall or Halloween. But then there's the last one is this pumpkin patch welcome with everything that the pumpkin patch sells, and I thought that was really cute. Another recent purchase is Fervent Fall. I thought that was really cute. For a couple of these I've wanted to start like buy neutrals for my my variegated floss collection. So like I wanted to get like the white, type of white or something, but we'll see what happens. And then I really liked the MLK sampler that everyone was stitching back in June. Anyway, so I purchased it. I really like it. And that's it for those. And let's see. The last couple from AwesomePatternStudio that I purchased, I mentioned that my dad is Canadian, so I got some of the cities that I've been to in Canada. Sorry, this is kind of blurry and I don't know why. Anyway, this is the city of Calgary in Alberta. I'm really excited to do that one. And then might be easier to just do this. And then I got the city of Edmonton. So there's the city of Edmonton, Alberta. Christmas of 2017, my family went to the West Edmonton Mall. That's also the first time I was in Calgary. We stayed with no, not the first time. Probably my third or fourth time in Calgary. We stayed with one of my dad's cousins. And then there's this skyline of Denver. And then the last one that I got for places that I've been for now, I'm from Utah, so I'm gonna get the Salt Lake one, but there's also this Park City one, and I really like this one because it has the ski resort in it. There we go. And the skier, I'm a snowboarder, but the skier works just the same. And let's see. Besides that, what I have purchased are, so I mentioned that I've been finding getting all the threads for different patterns really soothing, like getting all the threads together. So I'll give you an example. So this is for a frosted pumpkin stitchery pattern called Don't Get Your Tinsel in a Tangle. So I just have, these aren't all of the threads, but these are some of them. And I'm thinking I'll also cut some fabric. Anyway, I got some, these are bigger than the other ones that I've been using, but I got some of these bags from Amazon. There's a lot of them, but that's okay. It was either get this many for a cheaper price or get less than this for a more expensive price. So I decided to just get these because even though they might not be WIPS right away, at least I could have the fabric and the threads already together and ready to go. Okay, sorry, my husband just came in. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving for Canada, and my family usually hosts it, like one of my aunts and uncles, but they had a little bit of an accident, and so we invited some of his Canadian teammates over to celebrate with us, and I came up after we were finished eating, and he was just letting me know that one of our pies had to be baked instead of just thawed, and so he was just letting me know. Anyway, so I just talked about these bigger project bags that I had gotten. What I was thinking was, instead of Ziploc bags, is I could get some smaller ones and put floss or scissors, whatever, in these. So I got some smaller ones for the threads. Another thing that I'm really excited about is I got this, so the background looks a little different. I'm in my same office. I got this 9-cube organizer for my sewing machine that's over there. I have some fabrics in this yellow one down here. I have extra candles in that one, that yellow one. I've got, sorry, you're gonna see a little bit of a mess. I've got my oils right there, and I moved everything around, so I don't know where it was. So you can see my dog's kennels are over here, so move those around. And then my chair that used to be in this corner, it's now just right across from me, so it's facing the TV. And then I actually have a bigger TV that we're gonna put right here, so that L, I don't know if you can, that L right there, that will be moved to somewhere else, and then the bigger TV will hang right where the L is. But anyway, that is about it. I just saw Floss. I'm getting really excited for the semester to be over. But even though I didn't get a lot of work done on anything, I just wanted to check in with you guys, say hi, and have an update before my fall break, where I'm able to work on quite a few different things. So if you ever want to see anything before an update video, then go check out my Instagram specifically for stitching. It's at 23 Flavors of Stitching. And I showed my new start of Bordeaux, I showed my finish of the Mandrake, I showed my progress on Garden Party for my mom, and so if you ever want updates, I'm usually updating there before I have a video. So I hope that you all have a great couple of weeks. If you are celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, or if you celebrated it tonight. I really like watching all of you guys and getting inspiration and seeing everything that you guys do. So thanks for sharing, and I will see you guys next time.